strong with a smile. My happiness lasted a little while, until I spoke my mind. Whispers too unkind, like a sharpened knife. In workplace violence and silence turned to a battle to survive. It's bad, we can see the quiet ones would state it's not okay. They're bullying their hate, but as I was falling deeper every day, no one dared to block the bully's way. I prayed the quiet ones would shout, leave her be, bully not allowed. But all I heard was shifting feet like sheep, and murmured words, were they asleep? The quiet ones, they looked my way. They didn't fight, but decided to stay firmly by my side. Yet they would hide from the perpetrators, the gossip narrators. A glance, a nod, a breath, a tear, just close enough to show they're near. I thanked them like they saved my soul, though they never tried to take control. They watched the flames and didn't run, but I still burned alone, totally undone. The worst is when it's more than one, a group crushing your spirit just for fun. When every smile is laced with threat, and every hour's pain a new regret. Feeling bad, feeling sad, you start to doubt your every move. You continue to try and prove you're worthy of respect and care. The bullies are totally aware you're always crying and feel like dying. And I screamed, if only in my mind, wishing someone would hit rewind or stand beside me. Fist held high, but the room blinked and passed me by. The quiet ones, they touched their heart with quiet grief as mine tore apart. A whisper, this is wrong at best, but not enough to stop the rest. Still I clung to all silent support. Would screaming be their last resort? What would make the quiet ones shout, stop, bully not allowed? They never jumped in between, but whispered, it's the worst workplace injustice ever seen. I needed someone loud and fierce to cut through lies and firmly pierce through the bullshit, but their courage always hid in their hushed voice. I needed more, I needed noise, a scream, a resolute no, enough. But the quiet ones weren't tough, they were just as scared, or perhaps nobody truly cared. The quiet ones, they meant no harm, but meaning well did not disarm the bullies, those who made me cry, the ones who made me wonder why they were pushing me to want to die. The quiet ones, silence cut, but not as deep. Speak up, my thought as I tried to sleep. Although I love the quiet ones for their stance, it didn't give me hope nor a fighting chance. What saves a soul is not a sigh, but someone who stands up to fight for what's right. So if you see a storm begin, don't just whisper in the wind. Be the one who dares to stand